Welcome to the Brass and Woodwind shop. I have a dirty saxophone in my shop and I'm going to clean it up. The first thing you need to do is take everything off the saxophone. If there are any hinge rods or pivot screws left on there and you get them wet, they will rust and it will cause you lots of problems down the road. I have my utility sink filled up with water, and the water does not hurt the saxophone at all if you have all the keys and hinge rods and everything off of it. I'm just going to leave it there for about 10 minutes. It's done soaking, so I'm just going to take my brushes and clean it out inside. And then I have a bigger brush for the inside of the saxophone. And then just clean it out everywhere, inside and out. And then turn it around and go through the E-flat tone hole. On saxophones, the inside of the bow gets very dirty, so just cleaning in there really good. Also get the outside around the tone holes. When you're done with that, rinse it out. I let the saxophone drip dry for a while to get most of the water off of it. Now I have a t-shirt type material and I'm just going to dry it off. You just want to get everywhere, in between everything. Watch out for the springs. These ones aren't too sharp, but there are some saxophones that have very sharp needle springs on them, and those can poke into you and they hurt. So just get in between the cracks, in between the tone holes, go all over the whole thing. If there is some gunk on there and you just need a little moisture, you can just breathe on it, and that puts a little moisture on it, and then just continue wiping it off. And this actually takes a while. You're probably hooking at about 10 to 15 minutes to do this. Then to clean off the inside of the saxophone, just take the cloth and get in the bottom as good as you can with the cloth. And it shouldn't be that bad. If you've soaked it and cleaned it with the brushes, it shouldn't be too bad in there. Then take a trombone cleaning rod and some cheesecloth and put it on there, wind it up a little bit, and then clean it up inside as good as you can. And then put it in the top. You're going to run into the octave key vent, but you can just go past that. Go to the bottom, and always make sure that you have some hanging out, because otherwise it will get caught in there. You just clean it up. Then when you're pulling it out, just pull the rod and the cheesecloth out at the same time, and it should be fine. Also, the rims of the tone holes can get gunk build up on them, so just clean those off. And sometimes they can be a little bit sharp, so just make sure you don't cut yourself on those. You can see right there on the rag there's some green stuff on the cloth, and that's just from the gunk that builds up on the tone holes. Also clean on the inside of the tone holes as good as you can, and those can tend to get dirty. And the reason for that is when you run the cleaning swab through here, it gets the inside of the body, but it never gets the tone holes, and then the gunk can tend to come off of the swab onto the inside of the tone holes. One more thing that's very important is get a pipe cleaner and run it through all the holes on the posts. The reason you want to do that is water stays in these holes even after you've dried it off. And if any water stays in when you put the hinge rods or pivot screws back in, it will cause it to rust. And then you're going to end up with stuck keys, and you don't want that. And it's going to make a big mess. After you're done with that, just wait about an hour till the whole saxophone is totally dry, and then you're ready to put it back together. I hope this video has been helpful. Please feel free to subscribe for more band instrument repair videos.